Hi everyone, this is Catnip back, and we's alive. We ain't dead yet. So I wanted to talk about when I saw a fairy. It was kind of scary though. And it looked like a bug. It looked greenish, brownish or something. I don't know if it was green or brown. But I'll tell you the story. Okay, so one day I think I was going, where was I going? To band practice or something? I don't know. No, I don't remember my guitar with me, my bass. I don't know where the heck I was freaking going. But anyways, I was walking and I was just like very distracted and like, I don't know, in my head or something. There was something weird because like I wasn't paying attention to it. It was like there was this veil over me that was trying to distract me from not seeing it. Almost like I was entrapped in the matrix. And I didn't even notice that I was acting off. Because I know my real reaction. I would have been like, oh, what the fuck is that? And I didn't respond. I acted really weird, like, ugh. Like, I literally just said, ugh. Like, what the fuck is that? I mean, I said, like, I didn't say what the fuck was that, but I said, like, I made a noise. I went, ugh. Which didn't feel like my initial reaction, my actual reaction to what I had seen. But I didn't know what I saw. So I was like, how did I know how to react if I didn't know what the fuck I just saw? But it was just weird. It felt like there was this veil trying to like, because the way that it was trying to interact with me, it was trying to say like hi to me or something or interact. Okay, so I was walking somewhere, and I see this huge freaking bug thing flying in my face like this. And then I was like just walking and I like glanced at it and I was like, ugh, or something, I don't know. And I was like, I don't know. I just kept walking, right? And then I kept walking for like a block away, right? And I just felt this urge to like look behind me. And like I started thinking like, what was that for like a millisecond? When I looked back, that thing was flying at me like right in front of my face, like, but like from the distance. And I'm like, the thing was following me, man. It had like a consciousness. I'm like, bugs don't follow people, follow you. But when it was flying at me, it looked like a bug because it was like like this, and everything was like smushed together. Like you couldn't make out like his body like this. It was just like all like this. So you know you can't see back here, you know. So it looked like a bug flying at me like that. And I was just like, ugh. And then I see it go whoosh, and then it flies into the freaking clouds, and then it disappears. And then like I kept walking, and I was like ignoring what had happened, and I wasn't thinking two shits about it until later. Later, I was like, there was an image that popped into my head that my freaking mind took a screenshot of what had happened and what I had seen without me even realizing it. And the image popped in my head later, and I was like, wait a minute, I saw wings. I saw a head, a small little head. I saw shoes. I saw legs. I was like, what the fuck flew in front of my face that was like trying to like interact with me? It was flying like this for a while, hovering, and I was just like not paying attention to it. And then I was like thinking it was like a bee, like a giant bee. Like I didn't even see like clearly what the hell that was, but it was huge. It was like this big flying in front of my face, and I'm like, what bug is that big? There's no bugs fucking huge like that flying around. And it was like so fast and like kind of quiet too that I didn't really hear it or it like notice it. And that's why we don't see fairies often, because they're very quiet, and it's kind of like there's a veil that doesn't want us. Sorry, I'm itching my leg. It's like a veil that doesn't want us to see or recognize these fairies or something like that. And I felt the veil thick as fuck, and it was like my mind was like a zombie, and I didn't want me to react or respond to what I was seeing. And I was just like, that's not my normal reaction. I know myself. And those are kind of like glitches or like mandala effects that I'm talking about in the other video that people are noticing. And then I saw a video on YouTube where this guy saw almost the same thing that I saw, and he made the same noise that I made, like like what kind of bug is that? It looks like a bug, but like a huge bug, and you can't see it because it's so fucking fast flying around. You don't know what it is, but you always capture with your mind or with a camera real quick. You see like an outline of a person's body. You see shoes, you see legs, you see a head and like wings, and you're like, what kind of bug has like a human body? What the fuck? And yeah, so that thing was trying to like interact with me. First of all, it was following me like a block away. Second of all, and then I saw like a head and like legs and shoes and things. Third, that's the third. Wait, right? Third of all. Oh God. For people to believe my story, man. This I would not make up. I don't know how to make up stories out of my culito. Sorry, if I was good at making stories like this, I would be in Hollywood. I would be a writer. I would be making books, and I'm not, because I'm not good at it. So, believe my story when I tell you I saw a fairy in real life. There was some feeling too later, like it was trying to talk to me telepathically. It was trying to interact with me, and I don't know, it was just off. Something was off in me that I couldn't understand, and I couldn't connect with it back. So that's how I know too it was a fairy, because there was just something telepathic going on there that I didn't realize until way later. So yeah, that's pretty much my experience. I feel like these things are real, like fairies and leprechauns and mermaids, but they're in another dimension, but sometimes they leak into our dimension. And I think the reason why we don't see them or have evidence of them is that they go back into their dimension and they leave no evidence behind. I think they're very careful to with interacting with humans. They know that they're not supposed to like interact with us, probably because it would be too much or too scary. I think they're workers of the light, some of them, you know, and they're kind of like angels and guides too themselves, but they're careful about interacting with humans. But that was a weird fucking, and to see it again on the internet with a camera, someone else's experience was like mine. It's just freaking icing on the cake, mind blowing. Like, wow, like I'm not alone in this, you know. So yeah, that's my fairy story that I have, that I said I was going to talk about in another video. So there you go, guys. All right, Peace.